What's up, BookTube? Welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new here. My name is Laura, and today I'm doing the Enby BookTube Tag. So this video was inspired by Robbie over at And His Nose Stuck in a Book, which I'll link down below. He recently did the male booktuber tag, and watching his video made me realize that I haven't actually talked about being non-binary on my channel before, which is wild because I really strive to be as open as possible in every space that I occupy, and so I like to be as open as I can be, and I like to try and make myself be heard always. And I think it's really important, if you are comfortable, to tell the world as often as you can about who you are, because I think it's a beautiful thing. I love being out and open and honest about my gender and all that fun stuff. I have talked about being queer on this channel before, but I hadn't really gotten specific about where I fall on the LGBTQIA+ rainbow. So that's why I'm doing this video. This is my way of saying hello, I am non-binary. For pronouns, I refer to myself as all pronouns. I usually use they, them for myself, but I'll often switch between she, they, and he. It doesn't really make a difference to me, to be honest. So for those watching, I don't care what you refer to me as. They, them is chill, but so is everything else. Because for me, pronouns are just words, and words only have meaning when you give them one. For others, I totally get that they mean something, because they definitely do. But just for me and my little bubble of self, pronouns really don't mean much to me, so feel free to use whichever pronoun comes to mind first, basically. That's fine. But on to the actual tag. This wonderful tag was created by Rhiannon over at Crescent Moon Reads, which I'll link down below as well. And finding this tag has made me find a whole bunch of non-binary booktubers that I had no idea about. So I'm so excited to go watch all of their videos and find that community and just have an even better time here on BookTube than I've already been having. I'm very happy to be joining the ranks of non-binary booktubers, because as I'm sure we're all aware, there's really not enough non-binary rep out there. There is plenty for sure, but you can never have too much, right? So here I am to add more non-binary, genderqueer content in your lives. So question 1 in this tag is name a book that features a non-binary character, and for that one I'm choosing Upright Woman Wanted by Sarah Gailey. If you've watched any of my videos, you've probably heard me talk about Sarah Gailey. I freaking love them. They're also non-binary and use they, them pronouns. Upright Woman Wanted is a novella about a future in America in which they've gone back to like a Wild West type of society, and it follows our main character who joins a band of librarians whose job is to travel across America delivering government-approved reading materials to different towns, but they're actually spies for the resistance. It's pretty cool. I'm just gonna read you guys the tagline because it's freaking amazing. The future American Southwest is full of bandits, fascists, and queer librarian spies on horseback trying to do the right thing. How amazing does that sound? And for the non-binary rep, the love interest of the main character is a badass non-binary spy who takes no shit and uses they, them pronouns. I love them. They were great, and they were so like gruff. They were so moody all the time, and it was wonderful, but also very caring, and it was so good. I loved that book. Question 2 is name a book coming out in 2020 that features a non-binary character. The original tag was 2019, but I changed it to 2020 just to make it more relevant for right now. And for this question, I picked The Storm of Life by Amy Rose Capetta. This is the sequel to The Brilliant Death, which came out, I think, in 2018. This duology is set in an Italian-inspired fantasy world in which our main character, Theodora, is the daughter of a mafia lord, and she's also a strega and uses her powers to kill her father's enemies and keep their family safe. Teo meets another strega named Cello. I'm not sure if I'm saying that name right, but whatever. Cello is able to change their physical form from male to female whenever they feel like it. Cello is helping Teo learn how to do that, and at the same time teaching her about gender identity. So throughout the novel, Teo is questioning her gender and figuring out that she might also be gender fluid. So both main characters are genderqueer, and the best part about this book is that it has 2 genderqueer people kissing on the cover. Fucking revolutionary. I love this. I haven't read it yet, but I'm dying to. Oh, and this one came out I think in January. Question number 3 is name an author who is publicly out as non-binary, and for that one I've picked Nino Cipri. Nino Cipri mainly writes short stories and novellas, and so far I've only read one of their books. I read Finna earlier this year, which follows a couple, one of whom is non-binary, into a wormhole that opens up in the knockoff IKEA where they work, and they have to go travel in there together to save an old lady who got lost. I really want to read more of their books, and I can't wait to, because their writing style is fantastic, and from what I can tell from their other synopses is that they just have really interesting, weird stories, and I'm so here for it. And the last part of this tag is to shout out 3 non-binary booktubers, also only those who are publicly out. Before I found this tag, I did not know a single one, so now I know a few more. So aside from Rhiannon, the creator of this tag, I've chosen Adriana over at Perpetual Pages, Sage at Sage Reads, and Brody at A2 Brody. All of those I will link down below as well. I just found them all like last night, so I don't know their reading taste too well yet, but I do know that they're all non-binary and they all seem like wonderful people, so... And that is it for this tag. I hope you guys enjoyed getting to know me a little bit more. And if you know of any books or authors that have non-binary rep, please let me know in the comments, because I am always looking for more. But that'll be it for today. So thanks so much for watching, and I hope you all have a fantastic day wherever you are in the world. And I will catch you in the next video. Bye!